Hello, Merv Daugherty here, Superintendent of Schools for Chesterfield County. Glad to have you with us again for the opportunity we have to speak to many of our departments on how we prepared for this coming school year. I have with me today Dr. Tillman, our Chief Technology Officer, and we're excited for him to share with you what we've been able to do through the pandemic, but preparing the post-pandemic for instruction, our schools, and what we're doing to make sure that our schools are safe and the academics are going to move swiftly and to the points. Welcome, Dr. Tillman.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for being here. So here's the first question. How is your team preparing for this school year?
Well, this year is very similar to previous normal years where we are spending a lot of time working with classroom technologies to make sure that they are where we need them to be. So we're working with boards, projectors, things like that. But more importantly, we are making sure that all of our Chromebooks are ready to go and ready to distribute. We have a lot of new Chromebooks being put in place this year to replace older technology or older Chromebooks. There's not a lot of new software or new ways of doing things. We're just kind of vamping up what we already have. We made a lot of changes for COVID, so we're kind of just now bringing those changes back into the classroom.
Dr. Tillman, a question that our parents ask.
Mm-hmm.
My child's computer is not working, the Chromebook's not working. What's the best way for them to deal with this issue?
So if the Chromebook is not working right now, we are getting ready to set up some service dates before school starts or before the next school start that they'll be able to bring their Chromebook in and get a replacement. We're not really concerned with trying to fix it yet because it just takes too much time. So we're probably just going to swap it out with a new one or a working one. Those dates will be communicated very soon if they haven't already been by the time they see this video. But in terms of a normal school year, if a child has a broken Chromebook, they would have a service desk within their school that they can access. If it's a virtual student, they would still utilize that same resource, but they would be able to email or contact us in a different way to get support. And we're going to be sending out some more information about how to get support from technology services in general. So that will be shared with all teachers and kind of a hierarchy of, what should I do first type things.
Great. That seems to be the number one question parents has as they start to realize school's getting ready to start up again.
Yeah, they pull the Chromebook out now and it doesn't work.
With most of our students coming back into the building, they'll be able to do it at the building site.
Yes.
So our virtual students or our CCPS online students will have to do the contacting and go to the sites.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you for that. We talk about internet safety in our schools. We talk about making sure our students are safe. Talk a little bit about the Gaggle, Rave app, and some things we're doing in the buildings.
So for general student safety, we have a number of different technologies that we utilize. First of all, we try to train students on proper use of the internet. We employ content filtering to make sure they don't accidentally stumble on something they shouldn't see. We also utilize things for building safety, including we have locked doors. We have badge login or badge access for doors. We have security cameras that are being spread more through the county than what we had last year. We utilize the Rave app for emergency notification for our leaders to access. We are getting ready to start a new campaign for cybersecurity awareness. So our teachers will be more aware of how to interact with phishing emails, things like that. They'll be more secure in that manner. So we really have really tried to bring safety to the forefront of what we're planning for every year now.
Great. So just in the technology world, what is new, or what can we see that's new it's coming into the schools?
I think just in general, a lot of what we're seeing is, certainly around new construction and new schools and things like that, we have newer technologies. But what we've also been trying to do is replace older technologies with that new. So there's a lot of opportunity there for older projectors to be replaced with things like Promethean boards or other electronic whiteboards. Certainly we have added a large number of new Chromebooks. Teacher laptops are being replaced on a refresh cycle as fast as we can replace them. as fast as we can budget for them. So, you know, I think there's always a sense of transition. There's always a sense of new coming in and old being replaced. I never want to have a situation where someone is using something that is, you know, 5 to 10 years old. It's just not going to happen anymore. We can't live like that anymore. So we're always going to be adjusting and adding and you know, declaring things as, you know, end of life basically, and replacing things. So it's really great.
Right, and just to recap this, so students or to parents, if their Chromebooks having difficulty, we have ways to replace the Chromebooks. For teachers and staff members in buildings, we're also looking to upgrade and change the Chromebooks to make sure you have what you need for instructional pieces. The virtual information for students will be going out to everyone as how you can replace your Chromebook if you're having difficulties with it, or sometimes people are missing a cord or something's happened. So we want to make sure that as we start the school year, as we go into the school year, that these proper channels of repair replacement occur regularly for your child and for the staff members that we have in the buildings. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us about technology, Dr. Tillman?
You know, on behalf of the whole team, we're really excited to see school start and see what our teachers and our students produce.
Good. So this was just a brief chance to look at our technology department, opportunity to see all the things that go on. They work year-round. There's, you know, you have 63,000 Chromebooks in students' hands and 10,000 in staff members' hands, and all the ins and outs and variables that go on. They do a great job of making sure every day we're up and running and instruction is occurring. I want to thank you for being here, being part of the team, Dr. Tillman.
Absolutely.
And thank you for joining us. And we will continue to share our departments with you so you know that we are ready for the start of the school year, and we're excited to have your child back in school. You have a great day. Thanks for joining us.